Be me. Average looking male, 26. First GF at 17-18. Relationship was stable, both parents approved. Ended up cheating on me, got dumped. Become an alcoholic to cope. Go to parties with people I barely know, flings with girls I don't really like. Alcohol makes things worse. Lose closest friends. Start doing drugs because it stops me from feeling at all. And, nearly died. Have parents get my sorry ass from hospital. Get my shit together. Join military for a year. No alcohol, no drugs. Go to college, finish up to MA. Work on my looks, dress better, go gym, etc. Look like I made it. Fast forward to today. Crush on girl I really like. Similar situation, same interests, hobbies, plans, dreams for future, etc. She is sweet. Felt like destiny gave me a 1/billion chance, pure coincidence we met in the first place. I got, no car, no job, no money. Always living with parents, move wherever they go. No one will hire me to start my career. Can't rent, let alone dream of, purchasing a house down the line. Realize I have nothing to offer to this girl I like, let alone a stable future together. Stopped going gym. Stopped trying to work on a better CV. Stopped bothering trying to impress girl. Stopped texting her. She never texted to ask why, almost as if she didn't even notice I stopped. Realize she never liked me anyways. She is probably better off with someone that already has the means of providing a stable future for her. DMs fully empty for the first time in my life. No close friends due to moving. Daily life consists of waking up, eating and going to sleep. No point in anything else. Relapse on alcohol. Only place outside home where I truly felt my existence and value was recognized was in the military. Now I'm too old to enlist for a career there. I just want the feels to stop. Swore never doing drugs again for my mother's sake. I am trying really hard, each day becomes harder to resist. Am I cooked? Be me. 8 Girl in my class keep pulling boys' cock and tapping their balls without consent. Just so she can laugh at their pain. She also like to pants boys. Teachers does nothing because she's a girl. One day I have enough. I push her down the stairs. Stomp her multiple times in the pussy and in the face. Broke her nose and her front tooth. She has permanent face scar and a missing tooth. Years later. Be me 31 Roaming the street completely drunk. See by a bay window that she's a barmaid in one bar. Walk in. He, do you remember the time I pushed you down the stairs and stomped your face? Why, yes. Well, I'd like to apologize for that scar on your face. Before she could say anything, the bouncer comes and kick me out. They say if I ever come near the bar again, they will call the police. MFW, they thought I was a random domestic abuser, trying to win his ex-GF again. Now I'm banned from the bar corner. I am a male in my early 20s and I believe I am one of the biggest losers of all time. Be me. Born in lower middle class in a poor third world country. Got sexually abused by older male cousin when I was a kid. Turned out gay, bottom and submissive. Definitely autistic. Grew up overweight thanks to shit genetics from mom and bad diet. Dad was always present but he is basically an NPC. Mom was always overprotective and overcaring. Had no male role models during childhood, basically got raised by older sister and older female cousins. All my family and relatives treat me like a child. Got into puberty, dick did not grow, balls did not grow, muscles did not grow, body hair grew up everywhere. Got addicted to hardcore pornography and developed some fucked up and disgusting kinks, nothing related to kids, thank God. Smart enough to be self-aware of how much of a loser I am, not smart enough to actually do something useful and earn money. Got bullied and ignored my entire life. Never felt happy being who I am. Never felt satisfied with my own body. Never had any confidence. Never felt like a real man. My micropenis is a constant reminder of my genetic inferiority and my lack of manhood. I'm trying to go to the gym so I can lose weight and gain muscle. But going there feels like psychological torture. I'm forced to look at guys that have everything I've ever wanted, guys that are superior to me in every way. I feel like a goddamn pug with a bunch of pit bulls around me. I feel like I don't belong there, like I'm not man enough or good enough to be there. So yeah, obese, ugly, micropenis, hairy, autistic, gay, insecure, depressed, and broken. Is there any hope for me? Is it possible for someone so fucked up, so inferior, so hideous and disgusting like me to improve and become a decent person? Or should I end the pain already? Be me. Been gooning little too much lately. Whenever I get into these bouts of overmasturbation, my dick gets overall less sensitive, but the opposite happens to the underside of the penis just below the head. Not sure whether this is normal or not. 2 hours ago. Having a wank for the 3rd time today. Remember in the middle of it that I forgot to do something important, panic and quickly do my fly up to get it done. The whole time during this interval that specific area of my cock keeps feeling like it's about to explode from some kind of omnidirectional orgasm, even when it goes flaccid and stops rubbing up against my pants. Resume wank, making sure to heavily target that same frenulum area. Sometimes it doesn't feel fulfilling enough otherwise. Half an hour ago. Still in my room. Start to feel this vague orgasmic sensation in my fucking spine somehow. Feels awful, try to distract myself with my phone. Suddenly starts rapidly crawling up my back like I just got kicked, in the balls. Panic, get up out of my chair. Immediately dizzy, vision goes blurry, sensation is overwhelming. Collapse onto my knees. It dies down after a few seconds and returns to that vague but still fucked up feeling in my lower, middle back. Feeling is still here now. What in the ever-living fuck have I done to myself? Yes, I am clearly being punished by the consequences of my own actions, but I would have preferred to know that this was something that could even happen before I started going down this route. Is there anything I can do, or is karma coming to take me in my sleep? Life isn't fair, Anon. Be me. 21-year-old handholdless loser. Meet a girl that went on to get double 4.0s in college. I think she had 2 people before me, both through relationships. We get married. We have a daughter. During our relationship I actually got in great shape and improved myself a lot. 10 years later she dies of cancer. A couple years pass and I finally put myself out there on apps. I get thousands of matches on Tinder but none of them are her. It's all useless women with nothing going for them. They try and keep the conversation going but they have zero interests. Delete app. TFW, I'm now 36, good looking, and unable to connect with another woman because no one will ever be that good. Be me, 40 years old. Take meds for schizophrenia. Have an apartment to myself, nothing to do. Live in Canada and don't have much job experience from many years of needing. Most of the menial minimum wage jobs are taken up by temporary foreign workers, you see them everywhere. Seems like they get first dibs since employers can pay them less, so it'd have to get an education to get a job. Feels like working would be good for me to do. Having a stable job makes it so you can meet more well-adjusted people. Internet people generally suck and it's hard to meet folks my age. Hard to go outside because I am afraid of people because of things that happened in the past I'm not sure are real or not. Most people on dating apps swipe away from me and go silent when they find out why I'm on disability. Agency that pays for my apartment has social gatherings of people in the program, but I find mentally ill people and me don't get along and I don't share much in common with them. I never went to one because I'm afraid one of them will jeopardize my reputation telling people the stories, which I'm not sure if people were saying or just in my head. It started from some real stuff. I'm afraid they'll threaten my housing with stories, as I met a lot of dishonest people in mental wards that would get me thrown in the isolation room when I was in the mental ward even though I didn't say a word to them. I'm afraid I'll meet some of those mean people I saw in mental wards. Fun fact, Still more than a 10% chance the HPV vaccine will protect you. Be me. Clean as a whistle in the STD department. Get a GF. Super sheltered virgin. All of her siblings and parents have gotten warts since they were little. After a year together we start having sex. Her family starts catching on and gets her united. Guess we can do it raw now, huh? Sounds hot to me. 1 year later. Get really painful warts on the heels of my feet. Supposedly only way to get warts is HPV. Fuck. Most strains aren't gonna kill you, but it sucks knowing you're more likely to get cancer cause your parents, or worse your partner's parents, slept around. Be me. Get invited to Halloween party. Rare opportunity to try and make new friends. Don't know anybody there except one person who also knows a million other people. Try to make new friends. Most people are already in their own groups having their own conversations, so hard to join in without being awkward. There's a dance floor, but don't have the riz to do anything that high energy. Occasionally make some small talk with people, but it doesn't go anywhere. Occasionally see hot girls and think of a clever line, but am too pussy to actually say it. End up just walking around awkwardly. Leave and go home, having gained absolutely nothing. Is it fucking over for me? Is there just no hope in me ever being normie? Be me. Be a girl, unreal. Have a boyfriend. Boyfriend sends an iGreel. The reel is captioned with "send this to your favorite girl." Feel happy. BF adds comment second because you can't top my mom, with whom I share a name with, and which he added to the comment, "Gotta make you feel inferior." Confuse Eden and .exe stopped working. WTF? I'm not sure whether or not he was being FR cause he's just saying freedom of speech and I keys mumbling, but the bit with having to make me feel inferior made me feel really weird.